Awaken to hair growth. Awaken to hair growth because there is possibility to get your hair back. Awaken to hair growth because we're not told that we're able to conquer and overcome alopecia. Awaken to hair growth because I want to be a positive light and beacon for you because I've healed my alopecia and now I help others do the same with different types of alopecia, men, women, children of all ages, of all races and ethnicities.
Welcome, everybody, back to the Alopecia Angel podcast, Awaken to Hair Growth. I'm so happy to be here with you. My name is Johanna Dahlman, and I am your host. Today, we are talking about the itch. What is this itch, and what does it mean? And for a lot of my clients, when we get into the itch, 90% of the time, 99% of the time, the itch is actually hair growth. The itch is what the hair growth feels like when it's sprouting. Now, does it happen to everybody? Does it always itch for everybody? No, it doesn't. But for the majority of my clients, it does. And what I like to say is that, since we're all women here for the most part, is like when you shave your bikini line and, the next second, third day after you shaved your bikini line and it itches like crazy, that's the itch that I'm talking about. And that same itch happens when new hair is coming out from your alopecia, from your bald spots, from the areas of your head and your scalp where you are not seeing hair growth, but hair loss. And so when the hair finally decides to come out, then this is the itch that we experience. I felt it myself. This is why I'm able to talk about it because, alopecia for me is like, in order to help people, you have to go through it. And, you can't really describe a broken wrist or a broken arm without having gone through it, right? You can't talk about climbing Mount Everest if you haven't done it. I'm sorry. This is how I feel. And this is what I believe. Like, there's no way to really capture or understand the difficulty or the challenge of going through alopecia if you haven't gone through it. And maybe this is why there's a lack of compassion in the medical community, but we'll save that for another topic. And today, though, let's talk about the itch. So the itch happens. More than likely, it's because the hair growth is coming. And today, as I'm recording the podcast, I already have launched a new program for the Hair and Heal program. And I already have a handful of people who are already waving their hands at me second weekend, telling me I'm having massive itching and I don't know what to do. I'm having massive itching. And they were actually scared it was hair loss. And I'm like, oh, wow, congratulations. Second week already. You're doing something right. So second week and it's already hair growth. Not only has the mindset switched, because a lot of times, you're experiencing all these new things for the first time. And this is why I'm here to guide you. And so they're experiencing the hair growth and they're not only ecstatic, but it's also confirmed because I got this email from Emma. And Emma had told me about the itch. And then later on that Friday, she's like, my husband started looking at my bald spots. And yes, in fact, there's a bunch of new hair growth in each of the bald spots. So congratulations to Emma, as she's one of these people who is doing my program currently and who's already seeing hair growth. So it can happen for you. It can happen for anybody in the second week, third week, fourth week. 90% of the clients see hair growth in less than 8 weeks. What happens to the 10%? Well, I actually have another podcast episode on that, but the 10% see it a little bit later. And it just all depends on how fast, how quickly, and how much we put effort into, all the learnings and all the new skill sets. So congratulations to Emma once again, but this is the itch. And it doesn't have to happen to everybody in terms of hair growth, because for example, when you're going through telogen effluvium, or when you're going through hair growth, let's say during pregnancy or during other aspects, you may not find the itch. You may not experience that. But with autoimmune alopecia, I experienced it, and lo and behold, so do my clients. Now, if I had a very stressful time and I lost a lot of hair and the hair grows back, do you think I'm going to experience the itch? Well, I haven't personally. I haven't as of yet. And so I will say that the itch is very particular to alopecia, the autoimmune alopecia, not just hair loss in general. Now, do we treat other people outside of autoimmune alopecia? Absolutely. Do we see amazing results? Absolutely. And it's actually the ones who don't have alopecia who see crazy results in less time. The ones who have alopecia, there could be a couple hiccups, but they still see amazing results in less time. I don't know if you've actually seen my Instagram or my Facebook page or even my TikTok page as of recently, but I have a client who did my program in July, Suzanne. Thank you for sharing. And in 5 weeks, she went from alopecia universalis, absolutely bald, no eyelashes, no eyebrows, no nothing, to white hairs all over, plus a big spot of black hair. That was just in 5 weeks within the program. Fast forward to 10 weeks. So that's already 2 weeks after the program finished. And she's got probably over, I want to say 75% of her hair covered in black hair. So she's actually one of the clients who's gone the fastest in terms of full regrowth from alopecia universalis to full like buzz cut, coverage of the hair. I've had other alopecia universalis clients who see full hair growth, full coverage of the head, maybe a pixie haircut within 6 to 8 months. That's usually the average. But to see it in such quick, like amazing forward momentum. So congratulations to Suzanne on that. So if you haven't been by my Instagram or my Facebook or my TikTok, then you missed out on the pictures. But hopefully you are subscribed to the newsletter. I will be sharing those pictures here shortly because I do want to celebrate the wins. I want to celebrate and showcase my clients and what they do, but I can only do that if they're shared with me, right? So please continue to share testimonials. Please continue to share pictures. Please continue to share so we can inspire the world, so we can show the world that we can heal alopecia, all various types, including autoimmune alopecia in a natural, holistic way without it ever coming back, taking control of our health. And that to me is the beautiful part because it is possible. It's possible at anyone, at any age, whether you're 75, whether you're 25, or whether you're just 5 years old, you can heal this. And it's just, the desire. How bad do you want it? And, leading up to this question is, a couple questions to ask yourself is, where are you right now with your alopecia? And I like to ask these questions because it's a time to self-evaluate. It's a time to analyze where you're at and where you want to go, where you're at and what are your goals with alopecia, because I think that will determine a lot of how far you get, how far you go in your journey of your health and hair growth. So 3 questions to ask yourself right now is, where are you currently with your alopecia? For some of you, you've been dealing with this for weeks, maybe months, newly diagnosed. For others, you've been dealing with this for years and decades. For others, you've let it come and go as it wants, kind of like just kind of as it may. And for all of you, clearly you haven't found the solution, because you wouldn't be listening to me, you wouldn't be following me if you had found the solution already. So the solution is missing. So that's what we do know. What we don't know is like where you are currently with your hair growth, how you feel about it. What's it doing? What's it not doing? Where are you stuck? What are the challenges? These are questions to ask yourself so you can self-evaluate. And where do you want to go? I know all of you want full hair growth. I know all of you want like the thick hair back to normal. I know all of you want to feel like your normal self. I know all of you want to lift the anxiety, the depression, the angst, the worry, the uncertainty. I know all of you want to take control of your health. I know all of you want to learn these skill sets. I know all of you want to learn these life lessons. And how are you going to get there? That's the next and final answer. How are you going to get there? So you know where you're at. You know how you feel about it. You know what's working, what's not working, and you know none of it is truly giving you results. I know where you want to go. I know you want full hair growth. And how are you going to get there? Well, I have a program, the Hair and Heal program, and it's opening up for a few days only. And it's coming up here shortly in November. And I want to make this available to you all because I want to start the year off with a new cohort of participants who are committed, who are determined, who are desiring, wanting to heal and get their hair growth back in less time at the beginning of the year. Why the beginning of the year? The beginning of the year is fantastic for resolutions. It's fantastic for a new invigorating momentum of goals and actions and forward thinking and of a new year, a new time, a new turn of pages, so to speak, so that you can start fresh. So you can start with a proven method that works and gets you results. It really does. And so we kick off the new program in January 1st, 2023. And this is your last call to join. We will be opening the doors to this program so you can register December 5th. And it will only be open for a few days. And this is the time to get in. And how do we do this? You need to be on the wait list. Once you're on the wait list, you get all the notifications, you get all the emails as to how you can join and do this in less time. This way you can get your cake and eat it too. You can enjoy the holidays. You can drink and be merry and eat all the food you want. And then after New Year's, on New Year's Day, we start fresh and clean with the skill sets that you need to overcome alopecia, the skill sets that you need to learn so it doesn't come back, the skill sets so that you can say goodbye to this once and for all. At any age, at any time of year, this is the best time to do it. And I welcome you all to the Hair and Heal program opening up December 5th. So if you want more information, go to alopeciaangel.com/alopecia program. And there you can find all the information for the Hair and Heal program. And sign up on the Hair and Heal program. Right at the bottom is a wait list. And then you will be notified for more information regarding the program when it opens up, which I've already told you, spoiler alert, December 5th. It's going to open up, but only to start January 1st. We start January 1st and we conquer 2023 with hair growth. Imagine by February, by end of January, you could start to see hair growth already. Like, what are you waiting for? I've had so many clients wait 2 and 3 years trolling me and following me. And then they finally decide, and lo and behold, they've doubted themselves and they see hair growth in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks. They could have had that 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they didn't. So don't pass up this opportunity. The time is now. So let's get the itch, because I know you want that itch, and let's get the hair growing. I'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank you for listening to the Alopecia Angel podcast, a positive light in healing alopecia. You can do this and we can help. Spread the word that reversing alopecia is possible by telling your friends and family.